VMhlophe yiyo lena. VMhlophe. Alizwakala lithi VMhlophe. Batshele.
Day today at VMhlophe. The proceedings are going well. We're celebrating Africa Day. We are spreading the spirit of Ubuntu. We are enjoying who we are. We have poetry, a lot of song, a lot of dance. It's a great day. Halala!
Ngitsho kunjalo ziyaphela indaba
We're here at VMhlophe High School and Central High students celebrating Africa Day, and we thank our teachers for giving us this opportunity to embrace ourselves with the African culture, learning more about the African culture, which is actually a good thing. We had an opportunity to get people from
reading a poem about Africa. I am Lorraine Batwaza. Africa, our motherland. Africa, our continent. The land of our ancestors. The land of our roots. The land that our ancestors were proud of. Full of riches and naturality. The land that attracted missionaries because of its natural resources. Africa, our motherland. The land with richness and naturality. Agriculture, wildlife, minerals, not forgetting tourism that brings in foreign currency. We thank the African Union for bringing African countries together. You brought peace, orderliness, working together in order to safeguard our natural land, our motherland, and our ancestral land. Africa, our motherland, the land of our ancestors, the land we are proud of, the land of our roots, I think.
Boys and girls, standing in front of you is not the Tandika Debe, going to recite a poem about Africa. Africa, my Africa, Africa of proud warriors in ancestral savannas. Africa of whom my grandmother sings on the banks of the distance ever. I have never known you, but your blood flows in my veins, your beautiful black blood that irrigates the fields. The blood of your sweat, the sweat of your work, the work of your slavery, the slavery of your children. Africa, tell me Africa, is this your back that is bent, this back that breaks under the weight of humiliation, the back trembling with red skies and saying yes to the whip under the midday sun? But a grey voice answered me, impatience, oh child, that tree young and strong, that tree white and faded flowers, this is your Africa, springing up new, springing up patiently, obstinately, whose fruit beat by the acquire, the bitter taste of liberty, I think.
Lachitheka igazi labo khokho lachitheka elabo babomkhulu kwaze kwathitheka lelabafowethu kanti elezingane lalabo mama lichithekela lona ize leZimbabwe yathunqa imizi kwakhala isizwe isihlobo sasuka sayisitha lachitheka igazi lesizwe sethu azinikela amaqhawe eZimbabwe ukulikhulula izwe lethu bagcwele abafelekazi lezintandane babi omkakhe babi oyise babo amhlophe amathambo abo ezintabeni bonke badela impilo zabo ukuze bekhulule izwe leZimbabwe mbani oyokhalela omunye isililo sesizwe sonke jikelele ngithi busisani amaqhawe asisashiyayo lidumise amaqhawe asaphilayo ngoba athenga izwe ngegazi
vanhu veAfrica eliyinto ezimashayo namanzungu ndinogara muZimbabwe ndidzapa VMhlophe hai tikuita mitambo inofambira neyaitiwa kuAfrica kudhara tinodzidza zvinhu zvakasiyana siyana zvinhu zvinotiradza nezvaitiwa nevanhu vakudhara vakurarama vakudhara tikufara kuita mitambo yakasiyana siyana inodzidzisa inofarawo chete tikufara
umsebenzi wethu lo ukubukisa iAfrika neqembu lapha indundulazi so lawo bantu bazophosa itshe esivivaneni bazophosa itshe esivivaneni imbuzeke manje akesi sizabadedela sibanike ikudla nasi ikudla
dumelang lifestyle, isn't it? Want me to speak in English? Yes. Why English? Africa take English. What is our mother language? Saludani. Magani. So, I'm here now and so pushing. But it's never so tight. Amanda! Amanda! Amanda!
People are departing from the spirit of Africa. They are disappointing the spirit of Africa.
Lias rescue. Alice, what in the translating and abantu. They're running Africa. It's truth, you know.
You know, we are slowly drifting away from it. We think we are still attached with the spirit of Africa, but no. You know, in Africa, just say the one. You buy it Africa. Now,
I will start talking about one thing, which is called
Pesi.
Pesi.
So, guys, Ubuntu, as said out, is Africans.
All right, Majita, the person, we don't have this in Africa.
As said, compassion.
Montana.
As said, what we call human virtues and humanity. We were created, and we were made Africans, just because we made us the humanity. That's the first thing as an African. You don't determine an African, you don't try.
Ungabuyela esikhathini ezindulo yikho lapho ubona khona ukuthi ama-Afrika kwakungabantu ababelobuntu bokubambana kodwa ngalesi sikhathi esesiyiso akusela kubambana sokulokubambabambana.
You know, there is this proverb that I love, Etiona, umuntu, abantu.
Kulesisaga lesi asithandayo esithi a person is a person by person.
But now, how then will you become a person? Why is you fighting other person that makes you a person?
Umuntu omnyama ulwa nomuntu omnyama ingabantu abamnyama abathanda inyama izelandelane nomunyama isiyanyangeni umuntu omnyama nomunyama.
I'm not familiar with the Indebele, but I believe he's interpreting. What is our motto then? If when how then would you wear that? How then will you become that muntu oyenziwa ngabantu if you are rejecting abantu? Okuyenza ispirit of Africa ingabi khona kithi ukuthi asila kubambana.
Okwenza umoya weAfrika ungabi khona ngoba kalibambananga.
The way this wise man Marcus Garvey, what the black skin is not a shame, but rather a glorious symbol of natural greatness. How then will we going to be proud of our African spirit in a future?
Sizasikhanya kanjani ngejwabu lethu leli silithela idomestos.
You don't respect even the person ofunda laye because you think it's a golden opportunity yokuwela ngokubalance yakho one way or the other uza kukhomba. You use into okuthiwa yi-collateral ukuthi uzasebenziswa nakho ukuthi uhanyitshe omunye umuntu ukuze umqedise khona okwayikho khona sesisiba ngumuntu ngabantu njani dawuso kunje.
Untombazana weAfrika nguye omele iAfrika ngoba ngaphakathina kwakhe uthwele igeneration ezayo eAfrika. Kodwa wena Balenciaga uza lapha uzoyibhuthuza leyo page ngoba leyo page iyasivumeza nayo ukuthi ithatheke ngemali.
We are no longer adapting to our norms and values because we are busy focused on television. Television. That is the real life that we have to live.
isiko lethu kasisalazi ngoba bona abangangale abaphesheya baziqhenya ngelabo isiko bazositshengisa kumabonakude kukhanya lathi sesizibona ngani isiko lethu kasisalazi sesifisa ukulilahla silandele la.
Want to start a career, or when you want to start a company, or when you want to start an organization, you start it in a let's kiwa. The chief's lifestyle.
Chief's lifestyle.
The expandables. Then
akuthi mbazisangana bakuzwa.
maybe I can interpret.
Now, when the English leave their Englishness back there to come and see your poor English, do you think that will ever come to their curiosity to fulfilling their dimensions of expectations?
You know what there was this group of Iasa, and I believe it's still there. In Jamakamba diaspora, it's because of what? They carried the accent of Africa. They carried the root of Africa. By Twarimande Africa, but then Tina, we want to be so exotic. We carry what and we bring it here. Then we think the English are going to come here. Let's just know who to speak better English. No. That is why when we come back, when we are checking the history of this is
Alias VMhlophe yini VMhlophe alisokali yini VMhlophe kanti serious yini VMhlophe libona ngani ngokumele ibizwe libe mbani Academy of Success School of Institutes Purpose-driven inequality Institute of Tourism hayi hlala lesiko lakho VMhlophe yiyo lena VMhlophe VMhlophe aliswakali ithi VMhlophe VMhlophe watshele phansi.
So that's why you see ukuthi I can say the founder of the school was where he was coming from and where he was going to. Yikungabona kungena purpose-driven success what no. Fancy lifestyle no. But he went back to the roots. He rediscovered himself. He identified who he was. He knew his purpose. He knew his capabilities. He knew what he wanted to do. But when uzoqalisa vele, mina ibizo lami Auntie aka JT One Master. Ufuna kube eskiwa kuphela phakathi, that's what you want.
Yes, but to celebrate Africa Day on 25 May, ngoba ngo 25 May ngo-1963 kwakhulu organization epheza ama-Afrika ukuthi azithobe, aziqhenye, azibambe ngobu-Afrika babo. Kodwa what up, y'all? Biko likada li-celebrate Africa Day liyamnyamisa. Awusazithobi ngobu-Afrika bakho. So i-theme yalolu nyaka, you know, standing or sitting there as an African child, you need to realize one thing, right? You have to understand that in America, they worship whatever the American culture says. You see? That's why when you go to America, you find an African-themed restaurant, isn't it? They use us as a theme. You see, they don't incorporate our culture in them. They celebrate us as being adventurous in discovering more cultures, isn't it? But when we have to celebrate them, We don't want to celebrate them in making a theme for them. No, we want to be them. In other words, we're completely substituting our culture. Sesizitshintsha sizenza American, German, Ethiopia, what. But you have to understand one thing. Americans love Africa for being Africa. Africans need to love America for being America. Not to take Africa and put it in America. Not to take America and put it in Africa. Not to take Asia and put it in Africa. But you need to understand the strength of your individuality. No matter what you're doing, you see, you need to embrace yourself so that you can embrace others as well, isn't it? But if you want to turn yourself into others, you've lost yourself as a person. Because you no longer have direction for yourself. You're busy there taking selfies to post on Instagram. You need to understand who you're doing it for your culture, for yourself, or for the people you want them to view. Isn't it? Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. Njalo ubuntu bethu buvela ekubambaneni njengabantu. Siphila ngobuntu bethu. That's the full saying. Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. Abanye abakwazi ukuthi you are African because you're in Africa and you're with Africans. Isn't it? Yo, dog, Nika, Pansula, Uchwa, Yaman, Rasta. Some of it is African, but we want to incorporate foreign elements within ourselves. Because we think the others are better, isn't it? So if we're to play a game right now, I want you to raise your hand if you think what I say is correct. And if you think I'm wrong, you clap your hands, isn't it? So now, we're in a game, and Tata tribe, Ekona hapa Zimbabwe, Iposo, what I'm not eating bar. And so itembare lapha kudala ihlokile 2, what Iposo, isasele 1. Ukhetha iphi team. Qakuyaza mawusithi itembare, phamsandla mawusithi Iposo. So the get to make the one. Itembari ya wina what will support Iposo. Guys, you need to understand that we are one. There's no difference in everything we do. Mina ni yimi lao mwe. We're both Africans. Simumuntu mwe. Isn't it? Don't go there putting your hair relaxed. I want you to make it curly like Americans. Embrace that fine melanin because you're a special breed. Each and every one of you. Imagine what would have happened if Africa never came to existence. You go, in conclusion, there is a need for understanding, not vengeance, isn't it? You need to have understanding, not vengeance. Ubuntu, not victimization. Don't be a victim of what he's wanting. Because the more ulandeli Gucci, you're straining your parents who can't afford that Gucci. The true Africans which are living it off, the teachers which are teaching you, you're straining them. And you're embrace what you have, but don't let it turn you into something else which you're not, isn't it? So ngokuvala kwethu, ngasithi Duna's lifestyle, thina sithi we move. Let's Duna's lifestyle, we move.
Silapha eVMhlophe High School sithakazela ilanga lethu le-Africa Day. Bekumnandi sidlalile le midlalo, imidlalo yenkosi, imidlalo ezinto zasenziwa kudala. Siyakholisa lapha eVMhlophe High School.